She thought he was different. Soft voice, gentle hands, intentional words. But that's the thing about smooth men. They don't trip. They glide into red flags and call it chemistry. If you've ever been seduced by a man who talks like a poem but feels like a test, this story's for you. Like, subscribe, and send this to your smartest friend, because by the end of this, you'll be decoding him before he ever gets the chance to confuse you. She didn't expect him to call that night, not after the way he vanished the first time, but there he was, smooth voice, perfect timing, and tickets to the exact show she mentioned weeks ago. He listened, he remembered, he made her feel chosen. But here's the thing about fantasy. It flatters first, then it filters for weakness. And somewhere between his charm and her hope, she missed what he was really testing for. Dinner was perfect. The lighting, the laughter, the way he looked at her like she was something rare. He asked about her childhood, her dreams, her fears. She thought it was intimacy, but it was intel. Then, just as dessert hit the table, he dropped the question.
Would you still love me if I lost everything?
A soft chuckle from her. What do you mean? He leaned in.
I mean, if I had nothing. No car, no status, just me.
Her stomach tightened, not because she didn't care, but because something about the question didn't sit right. She thought it was romance, but it was a loyalty trap in disguise. Here's what she didn't say. Love without provision is just poetry. But she smiled, played sweet, gave a neutral answer. I think love looks different depending on what's being built. He nodded, but something shifted in his eyes. That's when she knew this wasn't a man looking for love. He was looking for a discounted queen, a woman who'd shrink her standards to prove her loyalty. Later that night, she couldn't sleep. She replayed the conversation like a riddle. That question echoed, and then it clicked. A man with real provision doesn't test you with hypotheticals. He proves himself with consistency. The ones who ask if you'd stay when they have nothing are usually planning to offer exactly that. All right, now it's your turn. Let's test how well you spotted the manipulation. Grab a pen or tag a friend who needs to see this. Let's decode. Question 1. What was the real purpose of his question? A. To test her heart. B. To disqualify her early. C. To see if she'd settle. D. To sound deep. Without showing depth, write it down or type your answer in the comments. Question 2. What power move did she make without even realizing? A. She gave a neutral answer. B. She set a soft boundary. C. She stayed emotionally detached. D. She reflected without chasing. Which one protected her power? Question 3. What was the red flag hidden inside his vulnerability? A. Guilt testing. In B. Intentional future faking. C. Reverse empathy trap. D. Scarcity. Dressed up as depth. Which answer reveals the game? If you love decoding stories like this, don't just watch and nod. Hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, and drop a comment if you've ever been tested like this before. And if you want scripts, red flag decoders, and the mindset shifts that turn confusion into clarity, click the link in the description to get Level Up Magazine, your monthly guide to strategy, seduction, and soft power. I'm V, and on this channel, we don't chase love, we study it. Before we step into power, we learn the patterns.